South Cross and Robinson is proud to be a sponsor of...
Plenty of sandwiches, a bunch of pretzels, and gallons of your favorite beverages. Toss in one Fighting Maroon football team, mix thoroughly. Serve on colorful, convenient Hallmark paper party goods. Bertram's salutes our 1990 Fighting Maroons. Bertram's, North Allen and west side of the square in Robinson.
We're set to get it underway here at Crosby Field. Taylorville's won the toss. They'll take the football. Don Carter runs up, and the kick is a good, hard drive. Taken down at the 10. The receiver falls down, picks it up at the 7, cuts to his left, and gets it back to about the 12 or 13. So the Maroons get pretty good field position of scrimmage. They split it in wide to the near side. That's Jeff Whitlow, and it's a power I formation with the power to the split side. A give to the second man through, and he's dropped for a loss on the play. The ball carrier was Chris Brown to the near side once again. And it's a give to the first man through, and not much of a hole opening up there as the Robinson defensive front. And making the stop was David Cook that trip as the ball carriers bring it up to the line of scrimmage. And they are set once again. The power I in the backfield once again.
Fumble.
And ball popped loose, you say, Mike?
Ball came loose.
Robinson with a single deep receiver. That's Don Carter as Taylorville prepares to kick it away from the 15. And the kick, Taylor takes it at the 45-yard line and gets just a couple of yards back to the 40. It's Sean Sini split to the near side. He's not split very far, maybe 8-10 yards. And it's the wishbone offensive set. And Carter takes the snap and gives it to Mike Courtney as fullback, the first man through. Courtney belts run. Carter now calls the signal and gives it to Courtney off the right side into the secondary. He's got the first down as he's inside the 3rd. Sean Byerly's here on the left side and David Phillips on the right side at the halfback spots. They're about 5 yards deep from the center. And it's a give to Phillips, the second man through. He takes it inside the 30, right side. So the Maroons with double wideouts and the full house backfield. Carter, a give to Courtney, and Courtney's battling, and he's close to the first down marker. He's got a pickup of 7 or 8 yards going, and once he gets going, he's tough to bring down. Solid runner. And to the left, it's Courtney again, inside the 20 and down the 20 after taking that punt, and the Maroons hoping to go on top for the first time this season. And it's Carter on a keeper after faking to his fullback, pulled it back, and the clock stopped yet. It has moved very quickly on the change of possession. Here's a give to Courtney, and he doesn't get it. He is stacked up at the line of scrimmage, tried to run course inside the 15-yard line, and a snap to Carter. He rolls to the right, and he's got the first down. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, and he's got a touchdown. Don Carter into the punt formation because Hartrick is in. Yeah, he is in. He's the holder, Louis Hartrick. The spot, the kick is up, and it is good. And as the teams come upfield with 5:37 to play last week. Here's Carter with the run-up and the kickoff. It is going to be taken at about the 10-yard line by...
Switched it. Hand it off. There we go.
Oh, there's going to be a touchdown for Taylorville. They ran a reverse, and Carter is going to try to get through and make the tackle, and he does at the 15-yard line. They ran the old crisscross. That's the effort on his part.
I don't know how Don got in there to get him.
I don't either.
Around it.
He sifted through, didn't he? And did make the stop. So Taylorville with a chance to be right back in the ballgame, though, with that long run back. And Wemple, back to throw. And the pass is completed to Chris Brown. And Brown is down to about the 5-yard line. He may score a touchdown. And a man comes in motion to the right side. It's Joe Ishmael. Give up the middle to Chris Brown, and he's got the first down. He was about a yard short on a couple of plays later. They're down at the 1-yard line, hoping to get the equalizer. Mike Bruce, the quarterback, fakes to his fullback and in to the center, Matt Wemple, and a flag is down. I think Taylorville's got too many men on the field. Here's the kick. It's end over end and to Carter at the 17. Back to the 25. He's into the open. He's at the 40, the 50. He's going to go for the touchdown. 20, 15, 10, 5, and Don Carter for the score. Oh, well, I go for 2 or switch into the kick formation once again. Now they'll try the extra point here by kick. Louis Hartrick, the quarterback, drops back to the 10-yard line, takes the snap, the spot, and the kick by Carter is up, and it is no good. He gets it up and gets it high and down the middle, and the catch is made at the 12-yard line, and back up the middle to about the 30, out to the 32 or 33 was Jeff there for Chris Brown. And Courtney and they send Ishmael in motion to the left side. Here's a flag down. The backyard walk-off for the delay. And Taylorville again sends a man in motion. Here's a flag going down once again just as the ball is snapped, and head up on split end Jeff Whitlow. And again, Ishmael goes in motion to the left. It's a pitch back to Chris Brown, and he's dumped for a big loss on the play. And firing through for the Maroons, Sean Lawrence. To make a difference how you do it, whether it's the big play or some other way. And back to throw. Mike Bruce rolls left. He puts it out, and it is incomplete. And the man punt formation for Taylorville. And the kick is a high floater. And it's Carter. And he fumbles it, and I think recovers it at the 47-yard line. Carter was standing school football actions. Turned out to be a nice night for football. Shirt sleeve evening. Temperatures have dropped down into the mid to low 70s. Here's Carter back to throw, and he's got his man wide open, and it is caught. And it's going to be Sean Feeney for into the formation to attempt the kick once again. Louis Hartrick is under the center, calling out the signal. The Maroons are now set. Hartrick takes the snap and gives it to his left halfback, Sean Byerly. The run-up, here's Carter's kick. He drills it. Line drive taken at the 20. Up back, Ishmael takes it at the 25, gets out to the 30, the 35, and about the 30. Split into the near side is Whitlow. All three backs in. Here's a flag down, and as we begin the second period of play with Robinson up 19-8. And it's a give and nowhere to go, or nowhere to speak of. Chris Brown got the handoff with. And it's the quarterback throwing once again, and they break up the offensive set as they send a man into the slot, one of the halfbacks into the slot right. And they're going to try a little reverse, and it didn't go. Here's the flag down, Phillips and Bryant for it. And apparently having seen that set used sometime and anticipated that's what was going to happen. Ishmael goes in motion right this time. Quarterback back to throw. Hit just as he releases. It's caught. And making the grab was Jeff Whitlow, and he's going to have to pick things over with his offensive unit. The Tornadoes are back. They've got that slot back on the right side once again. And it's a draw play, and nothing going. And an official. Taylorville brings Ishmael in motion to the near side. And it is Bruce back to throw. Again, the pressure is on. He's got his man open, and the catch is made by Whitlow. Tornadoes on the move. This, I guess, is their most sustained drive of the ball game right now. Ishmael motion right. It's a pitch back to a new running back who just came into the lineup, Andy Bouchon. They have not used their fullback a great deal offensively yet. Noblet, he gets it this time and finds a little running room, runs hard, gets about 5 yards. If anything develops weather-wise, Todd Saney will keep us posted. He'll interrupt, bring it to you immediately. Ishmael in motion near side. Quarterback back to throw. Had a little time that time, and good. Back to throw once again. Bruce, pressure is on. Gets away from one man, throws toward the end zone. It is tipped away. It's incomplete. Defensive effort. Some action, so maybe it's kind of shaking things up a little bit. A couple of kids did not start. Here's Carter up the middle with it. And a 2nd and 3 gives you a lot of options. And Here's Carter rolling to the right, pitches it back to Byerly, comes around the corner. He's got the first down. He lowers. The water can's going to be a busy spot here tonight, although it has cooled a bit. Here's a give to Cook. Big hole to the secondary, near the 50-yard line. Minutes to play in the first half. Split ends both ways. Opiella split here to the near side, and it's Cook carrying again to the left side, and he got it in, driven back. He was hit at that point and driven back and still was on the loose trying to run, perhaps. There's the Robinson left end leaving too soon. It's a pitch back to Phillips, and this one's all going to come back, and we'll have no gain. The Taylorville defense is up pretty tight, and they aren't giving much room. Here's Carter back to throw. Pressure is on. He looks. He puts it out. Underthrows it badly. And the Maroons dodged the bullet.
See if this is not a pass again.
Well, you just about have to with the third and 15, or, I mean, you aren't going to probably go with a line plunge, I would guess.
Read the hand signal. See what
Phillips comes to the side. It's a pass down over the middle, and it's incomplete. Pass was intended for Ryan.
Kick it. No, I think you're right. It will be Cook.
Now Cook stands back at about the 32. The snap is a good one, and he gets the kickoff. And it is taken on the run at the 25-yard line. And Robinson with some excellent in the second. It's 19-8. Robinson with the lead. Is all the scoring done in the first quarter, Mike? So far. And here's a missed tackle and another missed tackle, and the quarterback then finds his receiver, and it is caught, and the tackle down inside the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be first. Is leading 19-8, and Taylorville has a 1st and 10 at the Maroon 37. Mike Bruce has been throwing the ball pretty well. It's a give to Chris Brown, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage, maybe stopped for a loss of a yard on the clock and counting in quarter number 2. Robinson defense is set, and here's Bruce back to throw. Pressure is on again. He unloads at the last moment. He just threw that one out because you had to take a shot at somebody, I guess. And here's a draw play, and it doesn't go. Man, were the Maroons waiting for him, and they hit him about the time he got the football. Ishmael in motion right. Back, a quick pass down over the middle. It's completed. It'll be a short gain on the play. Brandon Odom to Evans. So it'll be 25 yards needed for the first down. Obvious punting situation, and the punt is a high spiral. Carter is back at the 18. Comes to his left, turns the corner, gets a block. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40, cuts back the other way. He's at the midfield stripe, the 40, the 35, the 30. And he's going to take it all the way, but a flag is down. Back disaster, certainly. You're already leading, but could have stretched it out. Really put the heat on Taylorville there. Well, you know, whoever made that clip feels worse than any of the rest of us here. Just a tough break. Split end near side. And Carter comes to his right, and he may turn it up the field again. Now pitches out at the last minute, threw it behind Byerly. It's fumbled and recovered by Taylorville in the second period. Mike Bruce, the quarterback, sends Ishmael in motion to the left. Bruce is back to throw. Pressure is on. He unloads it. It's incomplete. It was Cook who hit Bruce, and
right over the ball.
Lines up right over the ball, and he goes to his left and gets through. And the pass is down, and it's incomplete. It is overthrown on the intended receiver. The pressure on another time or two here and get out of this half with the lead. As it is now, pressure is on again, and the ball is thrown down, and it is incomplete. And the defensive pressure was... And Ishmael motion to the near side. Back to throw once again. Bryant has him, and it's thrown incomplete. We're going to see an intentional grounding call there. Other comes along weatherwise, and Robinson with a double slot formation now, and it's a fake to Courtney, and Carter hangs it out deep to Cini, and we've got a flag down. We're going to see an interference on that one.
There's a flag. Look, Taylorville's got a guy offside line.
Yeah. Lined up offside. Wide receivers split, and their two halfbacks are then in the slot, just off the tail of the tackle. So those four men can head downfield pretty quickly. Now they bring Byerly back in motion to do some blocking, and Carter back to throw, puts it down, and it is incomplete. Pass was just a shade high. Two wideouts, and the slot backs on each side. Byerly comes back, and Carter looks to throw, and he puts it down over the middle for Senior, and it's incomplete. He had double coverage. Getting ready to come on here with the halftime show. And Byerly comes back in motion once again and stays in to block. And the ball is put down, and it is intercepted, and it will be Taylorville's football at about the 23-yard line. Again, a poor... And Robinson's defense puts three men back pretty deep, anticipating the possibility of a throw, and Taylorville says we're going to run the clock out with just... We're at the end of the first half of tonight's ball game, and Robinson has a lead over Taylorville. The score is 19-8. All of the scoring was packed into the first period of play. Here's Don Carter right up the middle, finds a little bit of a hole, and then is hit hard and driven to the ground at the 36. Got a new wide receiver in. Chancey Mullins, I believe it is, out wide to the left, replacing Cini. Finke still the tight end here on the near side. Double check that wide out far side, Mike. I believe it is Mullins. And it's a give to Mike Courtney, and he just carries 3 or 4 tacklers back there. Carter with the offensive set. Mullins is wide to the near side this trip. And it's a fake and a give to Phillips. He's outside to the left to the secondary. He's got another first down inside the 40 to about the 30. We've played just a minute here in quarter number 3. Neither team was able to score in the second quarter after Robinson built a 19-8 lead. Here's Courtney carrying again, and he comes off right tackle and battles his way, running backward the last 5 all the way down to the 30, maybe the 20 in the second half. And the Maroons are on the march again, hoping to stretch that lead early in the third quarter. And it's Carter on a keeper this time, and he's got the first down and then some as he went to his left to 27, I believe it was, wasn't it, Mike? Right. Yeah. That's astounding that Chatham rushed for over 300 yards. You'd think they would have controlled the football pretty well. Here's Courtney carrying, but I think this one's going to come back. Look like the left side of the line. Seizure against the Maroons, left side, left too soon. Mullins split end on the near side. That's the right side from our vantage point here. Full house backfield, a fake to Courtney, and a handoff to Phillips. Mullins wide to the near side. Zinke, the tight end, left. And the 3 backs in the wishbone set. And it's a fake to Courtney and a pitch outside for Byerly. He cuts to the inside, back to the outside, and he is going in for the touchdown. Byerly in for the score. And the coaching staff is calling Dr. Elliott down to the sideline to take a look at Chancey. And the extra point attempt coming up. And the Maroons are going for a 2-pointer again. Carter carries it, and he is in. And an impressive drive to a score. Here's a kick off the side of Carter's foot. It's down and out of bounds. So, kickoff team is set. Carter dribbles it down the middle this trip. It is knocked down at the 28-yard line, brought back to the 30, 35, and out to the 40-yard line. Joe Ishmael. Their first possession of the second half. Robinson drove for a score after taking the third quarter kickoff, and Taylorville needs to get some kind of offense going. And they give it to the fullback Nodlet, and he takes it Robinson 15, but there again, it was a 15-yard drive, and that's probably one of the longest drives of the entire night. Taylorville just has not, well, they have completed a couple of passes. Here's Bryant chasing Bruce again, and he unloads it, and it's incomplete. And down. 23 needed for the first down. Taylorville's a frustrated offensive football team right now. Their defense. And it's a handoff into the middle and nothing going there. And an obvious punting situation for the Tornadoes. Kick will come from the 25. Now they're going to run a fake, and Mike Courtney breaks it up at the far side, and then finishing off the play for the Maroons was John Mahan. I'm not sure the Maroons. You know, that kind of a play could put this one out of reach if Robinson goes on and marches it in. Mike Courtney, the carrier, off left anyway, but to turn the ball over inside the 40 on a fake punt. Here is Carter back. He looks to throw. Now comes to the right to run, and he hangs it out for the end zone, and it is incomplete. The intended receiver, third down with 5 needed for the first down. Let's see what the Maroons call on this third down set. They give it to Courtney. He's got the first down and then some. He's down inside the 15. Now goes up, barks out the audible to his teammates, and takes the snap and comes right. He's going to turn the corner, try to do it himself, and by golly, he may have it done, or very close, but he's shaken up. I mean, he's swinging the arm around a bit. So the penalty was against Robinson, so it's third down and 15. Hartrick running to the left, pitches to Phillips. Phillips cannot get the corner as the Maroons missed the block out on the far side. They have Taylorville in a pretty big hole at this point in the ball game. Robinson is to the line of scrimmage with the punting team on the field, and there's going receiving formation. Sir, they might not be taking the pads off.
But that's the collarbone.
Yeah, you knew the problem was there when they... Here's a high snap to Cook, but he gets it and gets the kick off. And it's a short kick and bounces down at about the 25 and going to go dead at the 24, but a flag is down, and we may see a run. Tornadoes come to the line of scrimmage. They want to try and get this offense untracked. The Maroon defense has just been superb in this one throughout. And back to throw. Getting a little time this trip was the quarterback and the receiver. It's Ishmael in motion to the right. A little quick pop over the middle. Brandon Odom's got it and is hit immediately. The tight end. And he was there for the 6 yards. Ishmael motion to the right again, and a give to the fullback, and I believe he's got the first down. Anyway, there's plenty of time for Taylorville to be back in it, too. Ishmael motion to the near side. Quarterback's throw. The flag is down. The pass is overthrown. It is incomplete. First half was rather snappy, really. And the quarterback back to throw again. Down over the middle. It's caught, and breaking to the secondary is Whitlow. He's in the clear, and he's being chased from behind and is brought down at the 22-yard line. So the Tornadoes down into scoring territory now. This is their best offensive drive of the ball game. Brown outside at the 10, down to the 5, going for the goal line, and is stopped just short out of right here. Mike Bruce with the snap, and last week, was it 98 yards? 97 or 98.
Yeah.
Lawrenceville moved. This one here, not quite that long. Back to throw for the 2. It is caught. 2-point conversion, and Whitlow drive for a touchdown. And the kick is off to the left, and it is out of bounds. And that could all start with this kick. And it is Byerly touching it, picking it up. He flips it back to Carter at the 20. He goes to his left and gives a lot of ground and is hit and brought down at the 27-yard line. Bill's got to score twice to tie or win. And it's Courtney on the first down carry. He gets about a minute and 20 seconds to go as the signal comes in from the near side to quarterback Don Carter. He sets the club with the 2nd and 5, and a whistle went down and in. And Charlie being talked to here on the sideline as Robinson faces the 2nd and 11 call. And it's Carter coming right, pitching it to Byerly. He's got a blocker out front. He cuts it upfield, and he's got the first down as he... 1st and 10 at the 42. That's right in front of us as Robinson is set. And Carter gives it to Courtney, and he takes it over the 45 and out to about the 47-yard line with 3, 2, 1. And he's just going to let the clock run out. We're at the end of 3 quarters of play.
Monica, the great takeout when you can't sit down.
Bill by a score of 14-6. So the Indians had been involved in 2 games, identical scores. Winning here against Robinson 14-6 last week and losing 14-6 tonight. Here's a pitch back to Phillips. He tries to turn. kind of keeping one eye on the clock with an 11-point lead. And Carter awaits the snap. Flag is down again. Yard line. It was at the 49, the other side. That's a 5-yard walk-off and a 6-yard penalty. Carter back to throw, and he is hit on the sideline. Still the full house backfield, the wishbone set with Courtney, the up back. And Courtney gets the handoff and gets about 5 on the play. And Carter calls the signal. And the Maroon offense is set. Carter gives it to Courtney again. He's greeted at the line of scrimmage. Robinson going to go for it on the 4th and 2 at the 37-yard line in Taylorville territory. Big play for both teams. And Don Carter keeps it, and I don't know whether he's got it or not. It is awfully close. He faked the handoff to Courtney. Robinson offense is set once again. And Don Carter awaits the snap, fakes to the first man, pitches it to Byerly. He fumbles it away, and I believe it's recovered by Taylorville. Didn't appear to handled it well tonight. Tornadoes with a split in left and Ishmael in motion left. And Bruce is back to throw. He hangs it out deep and overshoots it. The man closest to the football, actually. Yeah, well, you better run some different patterns then.
I like the short routes better there last series, weren't they?
And back to throw once again. He's hit and dumped for a big loss on the play back inside the 30. Mike Courtney. A first down or 2 means this game is over. Mike Bruce awaits the snap, rolls back. Courtney is after him again. It's a screen pass out here onto the left flat, and some running room, and a first down is picked up. No flags down anywhere. 2 needed for the first down. He picked up about 28 of them. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a flag down, whistle 70 pounds. He's taken a pretty good beating in this game tonight. Robinson's put a lot of pressure on him. And it's a give up the middle. And a very short Stone, who is running at the fullback spot. And it's Ishmael coming in motion to the right. And back to throw is, and here's that screen pass to the left side, and the Maroons got a break on that one in that the 39 to play. And we've got Noblet back in at a fullback, almost intercepted by Robinson's defenders. I surely don't think.
Downtown Robinson.
Taylorville is punting the football, and it is fumbled and recovered then by the Maroons. Robinson nearly lost it as the play when the Maroons put this one in action. As Carter takes the snap and rolls back, and he's being chased and dumped for a big loss. 5:15 left to play in the ball game, and Robinson with a 2nd and long. There's another where you fumble one, or you're in a bad spot to punt. The other guy blocks it. You get a touchdown out of it. And here's another flag down at the point of the snap, and Carter's running around back around the goal line. Difficult to describe what is 30 yards needed for a first down, 29. And it's a give up the middle. No, it wasn't. It was a fake first down. So Robinson unimpressive in this particular series.
The safety here is a good play, really.
Yeah. Now they switch into their punt formation, and they punt it out. And it's a short kick. Going to come out to about the 28-point lead, so the Tornadoes must score twice to win or tie. And side, right, to get to the playoffs. And here's a pitch back, and the quarterback wants to throw it, but he's going to end up running the football. And they had the Maroons. He did pick up about 6 yards, but that's okay. The clock continues to run. And here's Brown slow getting back into the offensive backfield again. Here's Bruce back to throw. It's down over the middle. He's got Whitlow open, spun away from one tackler. And here's
That was a towel.
So the Tornadoes will line it up at the 14-yard line. Just over 2 minutes to play. And it's a pitch back to Bouchon. Tries to go to the left. He came out and then turned around and left. Slot back on the right side. And a pitch toward the end zone, and it is incomplete. And down and a dozen for Taylorville with 1:55 to play. Here's a pass drilled down over the middle. It's caught, and it's short of the first down. 4. Well, Taylorville has to get 4 here. Really, they need the 8. It's Brown, and the officials did not signal. They should have signaled down at the 5-yard line that it was Robinson's football at that point.
They better be ready to keep this thing under control. The Taylorville kids are really going to come after them.
Imagine that he'd be telling them to, hey,
keep your composure.
Yeah, you know. And Carter with the snap drops to a knee. He's just going to let some time run off there. Only 4 seconds, so this will be it. Carter puts it in play here and drops to one knee, and that's the formation the Maroons are in. Courtney's back in the deep safety. And here is a flag. Waited just a second too long to put it in play, so it'll be now the ball will have to be put in play, and Taylorville is stacked up at the line of scrimmage, and Carter takes the snap and goes down at the bottom of the pile. And the clock running off now with 3, 2, 1, and that's the ball game. Robinson's Maroon team. And the players, I'm happy to say, some of them meeting out on the field for a shake of the hand. The coaches, now the Taylorville coaches come out and ask the Robinson players just to stay away, and he's telling his kids to go on and go back. Now the Taylorville players and some of the Robinson fans.